Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Good Morning with Spiritual Life. It is Wednesday, August 26th, and my name is Jennifer Allred, and I am one of your chaplains here at Episcopal Homes and also one of your priests. And I am, as always, delighted to be here to spend a little time with you this morning around some kind of topic or practice, conversation, or story that we hope will have some spiritual relevance for you and help you have a more meaningful, more peaceful, and just generally better day today. Okay, so what I want to do with you today is a guided meditation. And we do a fair amount of meditation during these times. And so if you are a regular here with us, then probably you know a little bit about what goes into meditation. But whether you're an old timer or a newcomer, let's just start by getting comfortable in the space wherever you are. So if you're sitting in a chair, you want to try to just kind of straighten your spine somewhat. And it's most often recommended that you put your feet flat on the floor. And your hands could be in your lap. It's often taught to put your hands in your lap on your legs with your hands facing down if you have a need or a desire to feel more grounded, or with your hands facing up if you have a goal or a desire to feel more spiritually connected or connected to the realm of the holy or the divine. You can also put your arms on the arms of a chair if you're sitting in a chair that has arms. I like to say there are no rules, at least not in the way that I teach meditation. There are only suggestions, and so I don't want anything to feel rigid to you. There's no must or should or any of that. It's just a matter of finding the kinds of positions and practices that work best for you, that give you the most benefit. Okay? So please don't feel any pressure to be the best meditator or somehow do the best job. In fact, that's really kind of against the spirit of what meditation is all about, which is very much about presence in the moment and acceptance of self, others, and our environment in the moment. Okay, but today we have a guided meditation, and all that really means is that I'm going to read you some words. And the words are going to describe a kind of scenario, and that scenario is going to take you on a kind of journey. And the idea there is to allow you to use visualization, to use imagination, to free your body and your spirit and your heart and your mind to newer and greater levels of freedom from self, of freedom from emotion, of freedom from shame, of freedom from anxiety, and things like that. Okay, so we talked just a little bit about this, but just to remind you, find a relaxed position. It can be sitting in a chair, and we talked about that, but it could also be lying down. And I know for some of our folks here who are in bed a lot for physical or medical reasons, this can be an excellent meditation. But even if you are not in bed and don't necessarily need to be in bed, you could try lying down on your couch or on the floor. So the point is just get comfortable. First, relax your body. And that's harder than it sounds. But start at the top of your head and allow a feeling of relaxation to begin. feel the relaxation grow with each breath you take. So inhale and imagine relaxing your scalp and your head, and then exhale and let the tension go away even more. Breathe in relaxation, feeling your face and your ears relax. And then exhale all that tension. Inhale, feeling your neck and your shoulders relax. And as you exhale, let all the muscles of your neck and shoulders release their hold, relaxing fully. Breathe in, feeling the relaxation continuing to your arms and hands. Breathe out the tension. Picture sending that tension out the tips of your fingers. Breathe in relaxation, allowing your chest and upper back to relax. Release the tension as you exhale. Inhale, feeling the relaxation flowing through your middle back and your stomach. Release the muscles of your back and stomach as you breathe. As you take another breath, feel your lower back relaxing. Feel the tension leaving as you release the breath. Breathe in, relaxing your hips and pelvic area. Breathe out, relaxing even further. As you inhale, feel your upper legs relaxing. Let the muscles of your legs completely let go as you breathe out. Take another breath, drawing in relaxation all the way down to your feet. Let your legs go limp as you exhale. Continue to breathe in relaxation and breathe out tension. Now you are feeling deeply relaxed and calm. Begin to create a picture in your mind. Imagine that you are floating on a soft, fluffy white cloud. Feel the surface beneath you becoming softer, more cloud-like. Feel the cloud rising out of the surface you are on, surrounding you in all its protective support. Soon you are floating on it, just floating on the cloud. Let it rise a little further, taking you with it. See the walls and ceiling around you disappearing as you float away into the sunny sky, just drifting on a cloud. Feel the cloud beneath you. It is soft and supportive. Feel the cloud supporting your whole body. Notice each place where your body is touching the cloud. Feel how soft and comfortable the cloud is. It is almost like floating on the air. Notice how the cloud feels. It might be a little bit cool and moist, like fog. Your body is warm, very warm and heavy, and sinking into the cloud. It is a wonderful feeling. Start to create an image in your mind of where you are. You might be floating just barely above the ground. You can choose to float wherever you like. The sky above you is bright blue, sunny, and inviting. You are warm and comfortable, warmed by the sun's rays shining down peacefully. There are some other clouds in the sky too, and they are floating gently, some of them lazily passing by far above. Your cloud can float wherever you choose. If you enjoy being high up, you can let your cloud rise high in the sky. It is very safe, very calming, very relaxing. You are so relaxed, floating on a cloud, supported gently but firmly by your cloud, surrounded by the cloud's protective embrace. See the sights around you as you are floating on a cloud. Imagine the green grass below, gently blowing in the wind. The wind creating gentle waves in the grass as if it were water. What else do you see? Perhaps some trees, their leaves whispering in the gentle breeze. You can gaze down on housetops, country roads, hills. From this amazing vantage point, you can see around you 360 degrees. The horizon stretches out in a complete circle around you. Notice in the distance how the hills appear almost blue, slightly hazy. How does it feel to be floating on a cloud? Does it sway gently like a boat on almost smooth water? Does it drift in the breeze? Can you feel the movement as you gently float on the cloud? You feel so comfortable, so relaxed, floating on a cloud. Continue floating on a cloud, enjoying the sights upon you. Up here, the air is so clean. Look up at the beautiful sky. The clouds that were high above you are much closer now. Some are so close you can almost touch them. Not quite. Continue floating on a cloud, drifting, rising even higher if you wish. The ground below you looks like a patchwork quilt. Green grass, golden fields, yellow, brown, blue patches of water, rivers and lakes. See the clouds around you. You are even able to look down on some clouds. See the shadows they make on the ground below. Can you see the shadow from your cloud? See how the shadow drifts silently across the ground. Relax and luxuriate in this beautiful scene, floating on a cloud. You are so close now to another cloud above you that if you reach out, you can touch it. What would it feel like? You can even rise higher still and pass right through the clouds above. Feel the mist on your cheeks as you rise through the clouds. Around you, it is all a glorious white like fog. The sun shines through just enough that all the white around you glows vibrantly. You rise higher still, suddenly coming through the clouds and into the open, dazzling sunlight shining in your face. The sky above is brilliant blue. You can look down on the cloud you just passed and see the white, fluffy peaks and valleys of this cloud below. It looks like perfect snow. Looking around below you, it is as if you are above a land of snow. The sun shines brightly. Lay back on your cloud, floating, relaxing. Floating on a cloud. Feel the cloud beneath you, still supporting you smoothly and comfortably. Take your cloud wherever you wish, higher, lower, side to side. Drift wherever you want to go. Enjoy the sights around you as you are flying wherever you wish. Continue floating on a cloud, relaxing. Imagine wherever it is you would like to go. Your cloud can take you there. Maybe you want to float above the mountains, drifting above their rocky peaks. Perhaps you would like to drift along the coast of the ocean, watching the waves crashing to shore. Maybe you would like to float through the city, drifting in and out and among the buildings and watching the cars below. You can travel anywhere you wish. You can look down on forests, the countryside, even your own home. Float wherever you like. Enjoy the sights around you. Enjoy floating on a cloud. You are so relaxed. You are so peaceful. Now it is time to return to your day. Let your cloud take you there. Feel your cloud flying through the sky, back to where you need to go. Let your cloud lower you down, back toward the ground. Float back to where you were when you started this visualization. Let the cloud meld with the bed, chair, or whatever surface you are on. Feel the cloud slowly disappear as the real surface becomes more solid beneath you. Notice now your surroundings. Gradually come back to the present. Feel the surface beneath you. Hear the sounds around you. Become more and more aware and alert. Continue to rest for a few moments longer, but open your eyes and look around. See your surroundings. Perhaps wiggle your fingers and toes, feeling your body reawaken. Shrug your shoulders, move your arms and legs, turn your head back and forth. And when you feel ready, you can return to your day, feeling refreshed and alert after your journey floating on a cloud, and knowing that you can return to this cloud anytime you like. So thank you, friends, for joining me on our journey of guided visualization, of guided meditation. One of the reasons I like this meditation and put it together is because when I was little, my grandmother died when I was about 5, so I was pretty young, and she was just one of my favorite people. I just loved her so much, and so many people did too. She was just by all accounts, a lovely woman, and so when she died, I used to have a kind of daydream, but that would also become a night dream too at times, of jumping up and down on the clouds, like up in the clouds with my grandmother. So in my 5-year-old mind, I think probably the clouds, and of course the sky, and the height of heaven. The idea that heaven was up, of course, and the clouds were up, and the clouds were beautiful and mysterious to me. And so at 5 years old, I had this idea that if I could be with my grandmother again, maybe I could jump on the clouds with her. And so there's always been something kind of sweet and kind of sacred to me about the idea of the cloud. So I hope you got something out of that meditation today, and there are many guided meditations out there, many different ways to use your imagination to visualize exercises or contexts or places that can help to teach us to manage and to train our spirits and to train our bodies into greater and higher levels of peace and contentment. So thank you again for joining me today. I'm very grateful to have spent a little bit of time with you, and I wish you a wonderful, peaceful rest of your day.